Louis Kahn stated, "The sun does not realize how wonderful it is until after a room is made." Throughout Kahn's entire life, he loved the sun and the effects that natural light had on a space. He integrated the sun into all of his architectural designs in a way that fit their specific needs. This remained true with the design of the Kimball Art Museum. In the late 1960s, Louis Kahn was commissioned by the Kimball Art Foundation, founded by Kay and Velma Kimball, to design a museum that would house their private art collection, then consisting of about 350 pieces. The museum was to be built on a 9.5-acre trapezoid of land in Fort Worth, Texas. The land sits in the middle of a triangular-shaped park with 3 pre-existing art museums. Kahn worked with the museum director Richard F. Brown to come up with several designs of the museum before landing on the final version. The final design features 16 100-foot-long concrete cycloid vaults with open bays along the west facade and 3 courtyards breaking up the interior space. One of his goals when designing this museum was to create a friendly space for visitors that allowed them to comfortably view the art on display. To do this, he integrated several visitor amenities, including a cafe, a shop, and 3 courtyards within the building. To further enhance comfortability in the space, he included narrow skylights that stretch across the length of each vault, allowing natural light to flow into the rooms. The light is diffused by wing-shaped reflectors that hang below the skylights, illuminating the artwork and giving a silver gleam to the room, while simultaneously protecting the artwork from the effects of direct light. Almost 40 years after the opening of the original building, Renzo Piano was asked to design an addition to the Kimball Art Museum. The collection had grown exponentially since the completion of the first building, resulting in a need for larger gallery spaces and more visitor amenities. In his design process, Piano aimed to keep a dialogue with Kahn's building while addressing modern concerns. Keeping in mind Kahn's theme of indirect natural light, Renzo Piano used the sunny climate of Fort Worth as an opportunity to design a more sustainable building. He covered a section of the building in a green roof, included solar panels on the roof, and used lighter materials like glass and steel to create a more energy-efficient building. He prioritized the use of natural light throughout the building with glass walls and a multi-layered frosted roof. Completed in 2013, his addition titled the Piano Pavilion not only provided more gallery space, an auditorium, and several classrooms to the museum, but successfully uses 50% less energy than the original building. When displaying artwork, the type of light used is a crucial factor to properly illuminate the pieces while protecting them from damage, as well as instilling a comfortable environment for visitors. Both Louis Kahn and Renzo Piano took this into consideration when designing their buildings for the Kimball Art Museum. Especially with the intense sunlight that Fort Worth receives, both architects found ways to diffuse the natural light and create the ideal environment within the museum. Kahn's use of skylights that run along the entire length of the concrete vaults, along with wing-shaped aluminum reflectors that hang beneath them, allow for natural light to enter the building, but rely on the frosted glass and concrete walls to diffuse and reflect light throughout the room. Inspired by Kahn's understanding of light, Piano took a different approach to reach a similar goal. The Piano Pavilion features glass walls lining the circumference of the building and several layers of frosted glass panels for the roof. The consistency of this design allows for a more steady distribution of light throughout the day, with less dependency on additional light sources. As both separate architectural pieces and together as one museum, the original building and the addition of the Piano Pavilion display a harmony between light and structure to create an ideal environment for the display of art.